day to everyone and happy Monday. Today we are going to get into some really great job opportunities from a really well-known health insurance company, Humana. I do have a bonus role that I am going to go over with you as well today, so stay tuned for that role to see if that's something you're looking for your next pivot in your career. Today I do have an entry-level role that I am going to also go over and some more advanced roles, so make sure you review all of the roles to see which one is the best fit for you. Let's hop right into it. So the very first role I am bringing to you guys today is through a company called US Cloud. They are a cloud-based company, so they help with software storage in a cloud, and really well-known company. Now this role is their engagement specialist role. It's a completely remote position, and the basis of this role is really monitoring and managing tickets. So some of the things you'll do is initiate tickets for new resources, partner resources, and other requests. You'll also manage workflows and progression of consulting tickets. You'll support and assist project management functions that include kickoff meetings, gatherings, reviews, action assessments, and a slew of other things. You'll also do some coordination and collaboration with other teammates. And then what they're requiring you to have basic qualifications is 2 years of project management experience, 5+ years in a client service industry or a large organization, being able to adapt to a very fast-paced environment, be able to deliver exceptional customer service and service to the cross-functional teams that you will be working with, be a problem solver, be able to analyze and really come up with solutions, be organized, be able to multitask, and be able to work in a remote environment. You must also have some type of skill set in Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook, and have strong written and verbal communication skills. Now, these, of course, are preferred 5+ years of project management experience, project management certifications, Agile certifications, or experience in the IT service industry, but these are not required. They're just pluses if you do have them. Educational-wise, they are looking for a bachelor's degree or equivalent experience. So if you have that experience that they talked about above, then you can definitely get the role with that experience. So if you are interested in this engagement specialist role with US Cloud, definitely get over to their website and get on in and apply. Now, moving over to my next role that I have for you today, this one is with good old Humana. This one is their senior provider contracting professional role. Now, before we get into the role, I do want to give you some tips about their online career portal. When you get onto the portal, you're definitely going to want to look by the name of the title, but also just browse through the remote jobs as you see them, because sometimes they do go on a site and they'll switch a title up here and there, or it might be the same job but the title may be slightly different. Like it may say QA auditor and another one might be quality assurance specialist, but it's the same exact job. So I did want to give you guys those tips as you are looking on their website, and don't just look at the jobs that I'm giving you. I do provide these websites for you to be able to use them as a resource. Put them in your back pocket so you can come on here and kind of look on your own and in your spare time. In addition to that, this specific role we're going to be going over is Texas specific, but they do have this role hiring in other locations, and they have other roles hiring in other locations fully remote. So don't just limit yourself to what you're seeing here on this video. So let's hop right into this specific role. It's a full-time position, getting more into the details of what you'll do on your day-to-day and what this kind of role entails. So it communicates contract terms, payment structures, and reimbursement rates to providers. So you'll get provider phone calls or inquiries or emails or something of that sort. Would I reach out and say, hey, I thought for this specific type of office visit, I was supposed to get paid this amount. And you'll look at their payment schedule and say, well, it is supposed to be that amount. We'll send something over to the claims department to make sure they revise that bill. Or you might say, it's actually the amount that you got paid. So it's more so just talking to providers, letting them know what their actual payments are. What they are looking for qualification wise for this role is 3+ years of progressive network management experience, contracting, or network administration in a healthcare company. If you have experience analyzing, understanding, and communicating financial impacts of contract terms, payment structures, and reimbursement rates, those are great. Being highly analytical and paying attention to detail, having really great written and verbal communication skills, being able to manage multiple priorities at a time, time, and being proficient in Microsoft Office. So that Word, that Excel, that Outlook experience. Now, preferred is if you do have a bachelor's or master's degree, all of that is great. If you're experienced in negotiating and managing contracts, if you have experience with accountable care organizations and risk contracts, that's also great, and experience with value-based contracting. All of those are pluses. You don't need them for the actual job. Now, this specific listing, you do have to be within the state of Texas near San Antonio, El Paso, or Corpus Christi. But once again, that's just this listing. So make sure you are getting over and reviewing other jobs with this same title as well to see which ones are in your local area. Now, the working hours for this position is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You will be required to travel 25% of the time just within your local geographical area, as well as travel to Florida once or twice a year as needed for team meetings. And then they have some information here just about working from home, just making sure you have that hardwired internet. In addition to that, you have a home work office that is free from distractions. If you do live in these specific states, they will provide you bi-weekly payment for your internet expenses. They will also provide you with telephone equipment to be able to do your job. And so I did look up the salary for this specific role. This role is paying anywhere between $84,000 up to $139,000 annually because it is more of a senior level contracting role. So you do have to come in with more experience, understand how provider networks work, all of the ins and outs of contracting. So they are paying a really great rate of pay for this specific role. Now, moving on to the very next role, this one is their lower tier contracting role. This is a provider contracting professional number 2 role. It is also completely remote. It is hiring in multiple locations. So when you get on their site, when you plug everything in, just make sure you're looking for one that's in your location. Getting down into the details of this role is very similar to the first role. I do like this one because it does provide you more of the benefits that you'll get as well with Humana, which are you're going to get health benefits, so medical, dental, vision on day 1. You don't have to wait for a probationary period. They give it to you right away. You'll get paid time off, holiday pay, volunteer time, and jury duty pay, recognition pay, 401k with a company match, tuition reimbursement, scholarships for eligible dependents, parent and caregiver leave, employee charity matching program. They have such a great vast of benefits. Now, the requirements for this role is 2+ years of experience in negotiating and servicing managed care contracts with physicians, hospitals, and other providers. So this role is very similar to the first role we went over with Humana, where you are going to definitely just be providing providers and hospitals with details that they're in need of regarding their contracts with Humana. Now, some of the other things they are requiring is for you to be analytical, be able to communicate financial impacts of contract terms, payment structures, and reimbursements, excellent written and verbal communication skills, have that proficiency in Microsoft Office like Excel, PowerPoint, and Word, and you must live for this specific role within these different cities in Florida. Now, it's a plus if you have a bachelor's degree, you have working knowledge of Microsoft Access, experience with ACO risk contracting, and experience with value-based contracting, but it is not a requirement. This one also does have the same work from home requirements, just having that hardwire internet. If you live in California, Illinois, Montana, or South Dakota, you will get an additional bi-weekly payment for your internet expenses. And they also do give you at-home equipment like telephone equipment to help you do whatever you need to do for your actual job. Now, this is a full-time role as well. In this role, I did look the salary up. It's paying about $47,000 to $72,000 because this is the lower tier role. So it's still a really great rate of pay. On the higher end, you are going to be making about $30 to $32 an hour. So really great rate of pay for this one as well. Now, moving over to the next opportunity that I have with Humana, this is their billing and reconciliation representative number 2 role. For all of my entry-level people, y'all know I got you as always. This one is out of Florida, but when you get on their site, make sure you are definitely looking for different opportunities in your locality. Now, getting down, this is a full-time position. They do have multiple roles available with this position title. So when you get on the site, make sure you are looking via title. Now, with this role, you will reconcile accounts each month, document any problems found during a reconciliation, and provide appropriate plans that will lead to their resolution. You'll provide exceptional customer service. You'll ensure that all interested parties are continuously updated about the status of their accounts. And it's more so making sure that bookkeeping and that reconciliation is accurate at all times. Now, what they are looking for with this specific role is less than 3 years of technical experience. You must be passionate about contributing to an organization focused on continuously improving customer experiences. Educational wise, you only need a high school diploma or GED. If you do have 3 to 5 years of experience, that's great, but you don't need it for the role. Basic knowledge of accounting and medical terminology, all of those are pluses. What they really care about is just less than 3 years of experience. That can be a multitude of all kinds of things. Definitely you can use for that experience. So I did look at the salary for this one as well. This one, because it is more entry level, it's not really requiring a whole lot of education or experience. This one is paying $41,000 to $55,000 annually. So if you are interested in this billing and reconciliation role with Humana, make sure you get on over and you hop on this quickly, as these roles do go very quickly. So make sure you are definitely getting on them. Now, if you are looking for additional ways to make money from home, feel free to get my very free resource down in the description box, which is 45 different ways that you can make money from home. It really helps you get your wheels spinning and get some ideas flowing on different opportunities you have to make digital dollars. So if you're interested in that, feel free to get that down in the description box. If you need assistance with your resume and leveling up your resume in record time to be able to apply for jobs just like this, I do have a resume keyword guide that you can find in the description box, as well as the pinned comments. It does give you over 300 different resume keywords in over 11 different industries to help you level up your resume very quickly so you can start applying for jobs like this in a timely manner. That is the main thing about these kinds of opportunities, is hopping on them quickly. So we don't want you wasting time. That's why that resource is available. So if you are interested in resume keywords, definitely feel free to get that in the description box or the pinned comments. Now, if you are looking for a level up from that, something more like resume templates where you can kind of plug and play, definitely I have a resume template library that will be coming very soon in the coming weeks. Feel free to get on the wait list for that down in the description box. Everyone on the wait list is going to have first dibs of the library for one, and we'll get some additional resources. So if you're interested in that, feel free to get on the wait list in the description box. If you have not become a part of the tribe here on YouTube as of yet, this is your opportunity and your chance right this minute. Make sure you subscribe, you turn that notification bell on, and you click all so you can be notified every time I release brand new videos with quality job opportunities. I do release videos on a weekly basis, and I don't want you to miss out on anything, so make sure you are locked in by subscribing to the channel. We would love to have you as a new addition to the family and the tribe here on YouTube. Until next time, make sure you continue to thrive and you continue to reach for those good old career goals. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Be blessed. Bye.